Okay, hi everyone. This is the 66 Jeep Gladiator J3000 and it's an unrestored original paint truck, 13,000 miles. And we'll just do a quick walk around it. I'll tell you a bit about it. And then we'll go on to the Alaskan Camper in the back there. They were a unit since new. So I think I was possibly the first one that maybe ever took it off the truck. So the bed of the truck too and stuff will show you it's almost like new. So it's got it's Indian ceramic, original paint. It's beautiful color. It does have some chips and things like that, but no rust. So I think probably the worst of the wear and stuff on the paint, kind of where the camper would have sat up along the box rails. And then the tailgate, when it was down, they would have stepped on it to get in and out of the camper. There was actually a step bolted to the back of the tailgate originally, and I think that was an Alaskan Camper option. They would actually bolt a step on there. So what I've done here now is just put the plugs in there, just kind of covering the holes. And that's the original Gladiator decal on there. That's all original paint on the Jeep. I painted the bumper. It was originally silver, but I just thought the white goes so nice with this paint that I decided to do it white. And so I did the white, the wheels the same. And I forget offhand what the code was for that paint, but I still do have some. So yeah, bed of the truck. So the only real markings in the bed of the truck, in the corners here where the camper would have come to about straight up here, and then there were some spots that you could sneak in and maybe put a few tools and stuff in the corner here from the back. So that's what that would have been from. But where the camper was sitting and all on the sides in the back of the cab, everything is pretty nice. That is the propane line. It goes up to the stove in the camper. And the propane, some of you might be wondering, propane tank here down on the side. It's mounted to the frame, but just on straps. So it is removable, but it would be considered a mounted tank. So I believe you can just fill this and they don't have to be inspected. And that shows a date of 1966. So this was all installed, I think, when the truck was new. All the chrome. And here is near perfect stainless. I have the camper mirrors that I would just put on when I had the camper on. And then this is the original side mirror mount on there. And all the rubber window seals and stuff are just really good and pliable still. So original interior. Apologize for the lighting here. It looks like it might be kind of dark. But yeah, seat is like brand new. Oh, so the only thing in the interior I did the carpet. It had a black mat in it that was all brittle and crumbling. I have the build sheet for the truck as well that was underneath the flooring. I had that out, so I've got that kind of put together and laminated so it's protected now. Original bill of sale, lots of really interesting paperwork comes with the truck. Three-speed column shift with the transfer case shifter. Oh, the Jeep original seat belts are in beautiful shape. Seat belts too. Original radio there. Go to the other side. Yeah, all glass is good. Yeah, so the hood has got something on it, and I don't know what had happened, if it was at one time parked under a tree or something, but it does have, this is the main kind of defect in the truck, is it may have been sap or something on there, but and then a little bit down there too. Original selling dealer, matches up with the bill of sale. Lenses are all really nice and clear. Chrome bumper, great shape. Tires are Super Lugs, so STA Specialty Tires of America, and they're 900 or 9x16s. They're brand new. New shocks, new steering stabilizer, brakes have all been gone through, and they're actually pretty much like new, and I believe they're original. So the same thing on this top of the bed here, the box. I have now put on the camper, I put some rubber or foam padding on there just to try and stop that from spreading when the camper's on. This here, this is just the little loop that the camper has an ice box in it, not a fridge. And that ice box, when the ice is melting, that's just a hose that comes out of the camper, and it just fits into that little loop there. So I have both of the California plates, and the last tag on that was 1975. Another interesting thing here in the door. This oil change sticker here was done at 4,031 miles. And I have the receipt for that one as well. And then there was one done at 400 and something miles as a break-in, as per that visor sleeve instructions. And I've got that receipt as well, and both done at standard stations. So kind of interesting looking at the prices of what they paid in '66. And then this one here is 1981, and it was done at 13,426. So that was probably the last oil change it got done, and then it kind of got parked, and for whatever reason it wasn't driven after that. But it's all been serviced now, and fluid's done, and fuel tank flushed out, removed and flushed, and sending unit cleaned up and working good. Brake lines all flushed, master cylinder rebuilt, carb rebuilt, starter rebuilt. Okay, well, why don't we'll just go through the camper here quick. So it's also a '66 Alaskan Camper. And I've got it's jacked up right now, you can tell. And all the hydraulics and everything on it work perfect. Cylinders, nothing leaks, up and down smooth. So the plywood it is sitting on is the sheet of plywood that was in the truck, in the box of the truck. So when I take the camper out, I take the plywood out and just bolt on or screw on those casters, and that just moves around really nice with those. And then when I put it back in, I just take the casters off and put the plywood in. That's your propane stove line there. So all the original aluminum siding, everything on it. And yeah, this thing is just immaculate. It kind of suits the low mileage on the truck as well. It was fully equipped with all the camping supplies and stuff, and original stuff that really never got used. It's like new, and that's all included. And all the Alaskan emblems are bright and good color, no damage. All the lights are good. Electrical in it, all good. We've got the 110 going right now. Then when it's on the truck, there's a little harness you put across, and it just gives you 12 volt to your clearance lights. And you could switch over the 12 volt bulbs inside too, if you wanted to run off of that. A little awning window there, crank open. And all the glass and the windows in this too are all good, all the screens. There's really nothing that the camper needs. It's always been indoors and never been leaking. All the wood, original paneling. This is just a little breaker box in here. And we got a screen in there. Yeah, so these, each corner, you've got the ram. That's your hydraulic rams that lift, and right now they're just jacked up with the pins in place, and so there's no, and then lowered onto the pins, so there's no pressure in the system. And all the original countertops and tabletops, all really nice. This is a little mirror. So yeah, some of your original stuff in here, and it's I think the photo gallery, I've taken some more detailed pictures, but yeah, it's pretty much all just brand new. I don't know if the sink or anything was ever used. It has a pump it has a water tank, freshwater tank, just at the front of the camper, below the table, which would be right up there. There's a water tank in behind there, fresh water, so that you can pump it out, or you can hook up a hose outside, and then you can have pressurized water as well. And then the drain, there's no holding tank, so the drain is just you hook up a tank with a hose, or you just run your hose out into the bush or for the gray water. The stove is, I believe it's more like an olivey color. It looks a little more yellow in the video, and it's really nice. I don't think this stove or oven or anything was ever used. This is your ice box. I guess you just put your block of ice in there and keeps things cool. Not much to go wrong there. It's mobile air. And then you've got the slide out there. And some things that were in the camper, some original things that are pretty neat. First aid kit in there, and a few cups, and again they're brand new. And then your jacking mechanism for jacking up the camper and lowering is there. All works good. Instructions. and the handle there. Yeah, this thing has never saw, I don't think, any kind of weather. Always garaged and probably used in the summer when it was ever used. And yeah, original upholstery in here again, like new. Yeah, not a mark on it. Blinds, I've got blinds there, blinds here. I have the front blind for that window, but it's missing the little pin on the one end, so it needs a little bit of attention on that one if it wants to be used. I think curtains would kind of look nice in here too, though. Yeah, and all the doors, really nice, all the latches. So this one here latches in the back there, just yeah, so when this is down, so this right here, this part here will go right flush with this. So it goes down fairways. And it's about 6'4" clearance inside when it is up. And now, so I have put that foam on there just to help with the wear on the bed, the box of the truck. And here's your water connections. Little roof vent there. No fan in it though, no fantastic fan. So this RD Hall, there's a letter that was in the camper too that Alaskan Camper sent with a price quote when I guess these guys were looking for getting a camper. So they sent them a quote and thanking them for their interest. I think I have that in the photo gallery, and it's signed by R.D. Hall, 1966. It's dated. Oh yeah, one other thing's kind of cool here. So this here, when we pulled the camper out here, is written on the front. Looks like 11366. Some other numbers there, not sure what they're about. Maybe a stock number or something, or inventory. And then down here, looks like 4/30/66. So it looks like April 30th, 66. A date stamped in there on that piece. Anyways, so yeah, so that is about it. But it's Yeah, just a beautiful unit. I didn't want to separate it, the camper and the truck, just because, yeah, being together since new is pretty unique. And it's got a lot of neat paperwork that was with the truck and the camper. If you look through the photo gallery, there's pretty detailed pictures of that stuff. One more quick walk around here. So I don't think the truck, it'd be a shame to repaint it. I think it's such a beautiful color, and it is original paint, even though the hood has those marks in it. I think it kind of adds to the patina of it. I think painting it would probably, it may even devalue the truck. But yeah, driving this thing, it sure pops and gets lots of attention, and it's such a unique color. I don't know if I've ever seen another Indian ceramic Gladiator. Actually, while I've got this going here, I'll just start it up here for now. And so that wasn't a cold start, but one pump and it starts up even cold. So basically, under the hood here is it's super clean. There's no oil leaks. Quiet as anything, this engine. Oh, I put a new heater core in it as well. All new fluids. So everything on this Jeep works. Radio, heater, lights, windshield washer even. I got a new NOS pump for that. I mean, this would be one thing maybe if a person wanted to go the extra step and just kind of detail the engine up, but I mean that would be, doing some painting and stuff, but I didn't do any, zero touch-up paint. So the only thing I painted was the wheels and the back bumper. And all these emblems, all, again, super bright, no pitting. So it doesn't have power steering, but it steers really nice. And it may be because of these larger tires and narrow, but it's super light. You'd almost think it's power steering the way it steers, other than the ratio. It's not something if I was to keep the truck, I would not want to add power steering to it. Thinking that, I love the way it handles. They've got lots of pictures of undercarriage in the photo gallery. Oh, this side's a little better. Super straight. The odd little imperfection in it, but it just kind of really adds to its patina. Okay, so that probably is about it then. It's been pretty long here already, but yeah, so it'll be up on Bring a Trailer here, or if that's where you're watching it. Feel free to shoot me any questions or whatever. It is a Canadian truck here now, registered in British Columbia. I have brought vehicles both ways across the border. I'm very familiar with it, so I will assist with that, every step along the way. So good luck with the bidding, but whoever gets this truck, I mean, it's beautiful. I have no reservations with this at all, as far as where I would even drive it. And it's so unique with the camper. It's it's almost like a once in a lifetime find with this low of miles, like just over 13,000 original miles, and the documents and stuff with truck and camper. All right, well, good luck with everything, and yeah, feel free to shoot me any questions. All right, bye for now.